Uh, Hello, you can call me Neku. Um, I wanted to make this video so I could express a bit of how I feel uh, and hopefully help someone in a similar situation. Well, uh, I want to preface that English is not my first language, so maybe I may be hard to understand sometimes, but I'll try my best. Okay. Um, uh, well, to start, uh, I've been dealing with depression since I was like 17. I'm currently 26 now. Um, and um, it required a lot of energy for me to get up, get out from bed every morning. I was 17, still in school, so I was really stressed out about what was I going to do when when I was an adult, what's going to be my career, what I want to be, and it frustrated me because I didn't have any dreams or objectives or anything that I particularly like that I could make a living of for a lot of reasons, and maybe a bit of denial in my part. I didn't seek professional help, and that was not the best idea I had. Uh, because when I started university, uh, uh, my life went, went. To put you into perspective, in the 3 years that I was on that place, I didn't make a single acquaintance. Well, I met one, but that's another thing. But my point is that I couldn't make friends. I couldn't really talk to anyone or get close to anyone. I never knew how to approach people. Um, so I ended up really lonely. Well, the career I chose, I didn't choose because I liked it. I chose because it was well paid um, and stuff. Because I didn't particularly like anything, and yeah, there are two things. I didn't like my career, and I didn't have any friends. So um, I ended up feeling lonely, and I had like a void that I couldn't feel no matter what I did. Things eventually got a little better when I met someone, a girl. I don't want to give a lot of details because I don't want to talk about someone else's life, but I'll give specific points because this is something important to the topic of this video. Um, well, like I said, I met this girl, and she gave me a. I know this sounds like an exaggeration, but she gave me a reason to live. Essentially, it's because of her that I wanted to wake up and get out of bed every morning, that I wanted to improve myself, to be a better person. And the time I was with this girl, I it was the happiest time of my life. But uh, underneath, I was still depressed because, like I said, I never really got any help, and that affected my relationship. Um, we both uh, hurt each other uh, a lot because we both had problems of our own that we didn't talk about. Uh, Things got worse when the pandemic hit. Uh, she she had to uh, live with her parents, and the relationship basically became long distance. And every small problem that we had got uh, bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually she couldn't uh, take it anymore. So we broke up. Uh, it was a really big hit for me. Uh, she was my everything. I adore adore her, and I gave her gave, gave her everything. I gave her my life essentially, and uh, if what everything that I gave her didn't matter anymore, so that meant that I didn't matter anymore. I felt like my life didn't matter because it it didn't matter to her anymore. It didn't matter. I was worthless. I felt gross, and I was frustrated, and I felt sick because I wasn't able to protect the thing that mattered most to me. Uh, I It hit me so bad that I lost like 30 kilograms. I don't know what is that on pounds for my American friends. Imagine I'm already kind of thin, and I lost a lot of weight. Uh, every day became the same. I didn't get out of bed. Well, we were on the pandemic. We couldn't go out anyway, but the point, I hope you understand what I mean. And I developed a certain aversion to physical contact. I I know this sounds like wow, that it's a lot, but I think I got traumatized by that particular event. And I want to make one thing clear. I'm not blaming her because of my depression. I'm not blaming my relationship of my depression. I was already depressed since I was very young, but that particular event, losing something that was really important to me, was like a trigger. And I I felt that I hit rock bottom. And I know this sounds like a lie, like an exaggeration, but ever since that day, I haven't been able to feel happiness. I couldn't take it anymore. So a friend of mine recommended me to a psychiatrist, and well, it was I feel like I didn't have any other choice. Uh, I want to say that a lot of people, a lot of people that I know, don't believe in mental health care, don't believe in psychiatrists, and I, I don't want to say that I didn't believe, but I felt ashamed and guilty that I was feeling that way. Anyway, I started going to therapy, and I gotta be honest, it really helped me, really helped me. Even if you think that uh, a psychiatrist is not going to fix your life, but having at least someone to talk about, talk about your problems with, it really makes the difference. So I was improving. I eventually um, stopped feeling uh, awful every day. I it will be a lie to say that I was doing bad. I was doing okay for the first time in a long time. I didn't feel great, but I was okay. I was fine. I by recommendation of my psychiatrist, I got a test and I got a diagnosis. I was told that I had autism. Um, well, it kind of made sense to me, but because I always felt like I was really weird or something like that. But one thing that stuck out to me is that one of the ways that the autism affects me is that in the social aspect is that it's really hard for me to identify the how my actions affect others, to identify the feelings of other people when they are not really clear, and it's hard for me to express what is inside my head with the right words. What is something that leads to a lot of misunderstandings. I'm not going to lie. I got a bit upset when I got the diagnosis because that meant that I know this sounds bad, but I thought that uh, I I will never be normal. Um, so that I couldn't, nothing that I did was ever going to fix my problems because I was like that. Well, eventually, this diagnosis was last year, by the way. Uh, Eventually, I I I not want to say that I have come to terms with it, but I've been like, well, this is my life. There is nothing that I can do about it, so it is what it is, and that has been my like mantra uh, to avoid getting stressed out about things. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Well, the point is that I was okay. I was doing fine. I focused on meeting new people, trying to make more friends, uh, to focus on my hobbies, and to not worry about things that I couldn't change. I was alright. Not the best, but it was alright. But this is the important part. Well, everything I said was important, and and like I said, I focused on my hobbies, met new people, went to places, tried different things in an effort to to prove that I didn't need uh, someone else to be okay, to have a reason to live. But uh, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure that I completely achieved that because I still feel that emptiness inside, that void that always it's in my inside inside my chest, that nothing fulfills me no matter what I do. Uh, I hope some of you can relate, or maybe I don't. I don't wish this for any for anyone. um, um, and I've been like this for the past years. I've been trying my best. I've been working really hard myself, even if I I am not happy. The I want to be, and that keeps me going. And I I'm not giving up because this is the life I was given, and I want to make the best out of it. And now, after a lot of in instru, introspection, I'm sorry, uh, I finally found something that I wanted to do, I wanted to achieve, and is uh, I I like to publish a story of my own making. I maybe that sounds a bit silly, but I've been a bit passionate about that. I've been practicing and writing a lot, and I'm eager to hopefully someday do it. Now I'm about to get my degree after so many wasted years. I should have. Sometimes I think that, well, if I hadn't done certain stuff, I would be a graduate by now. But it is what it is. But it's a great achievement for me, and I'm proud that of myself that I could do it. And like me, you can always find a reason to live, no matter how silly, how small. It doesn't have to be something grand or or amazing. You don't need something big. Caring about someone may just be enough to give your life meaning. The important thing is you never lose the will to search for that happiness. And I want to give a message to everyone that has been struggling with depression or other problems, that at least to me, it's really important that you, is to say that I know this sounds cliche, but uh, you matter, you are important, you are never alone, and even if you feel alone, there's always someone, some friend or family, uh, to share your pain. You don't have to uh, take care of that burden all by yourself. Your feelings are valid. Never feel guilty about how you feel. You can always have these little achievements each day. Like, it might sound silly, but I got out of bed today. I went to I went for a walk. I did some workout. I did it. Uh, and I'm proud that I did. I could do it. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but some things that small could it can be really important. Maybe sometimes you think that you aren't strong enough, that you you are not going to make it, but you have make it so far. You are strong. I and I'm saying this, maybe I'm projecting a bit, but something that I really have wanted to hear when I was going through all of that is this. So I'm going to tell you that you're doing you're doing good. You I am proud of what you achieved. I am happy that you were born. I am I'm rooting for you to get through all your troubles. I believe in you, and this is the part of me that is maybe projecting, that I felt like it would have been nice to hear those things, even if it's just words. It really it is really important. Well, this video has been going too long. I'm sorry for all the ramblings that I have done these past, well, 25 minutes. Well, TLDR, you can do it. I believe in you. Don't give up. Eventually, you will be able to be happy. And I'm looking forward to see that day when you're finally doing okay. Okay. Thank you uh, for watching this video. It means a lot to me to have someone listen to all the things that I said. Well, that's all. Um, thank you.